Hi, hello, my name is Sabrina, and today I want to talk to you about what you gain after leaving an abusive situation in a long duration. First of all, is your life. You gain your life back, your self esteem, your knowledge, the knowledge about who you are, and the knowledge of life in general, the strength. You gain inner strength, the clarity you are able to think through and to be able to discern on your own. Also, freedom to exist, and by that, the peace. You gain peace in your own life, peace of mind, and peace for every day. Reasoning, in a healthy way, you will be able to learn how to put healthy boundaries related to relationship and also for yourself. Embracing your truth self, who you are as a person. For example, when I left that abusive relationship, I was able to ask myself this question: who I am, where I'm going to go. I felt lost because I put everything in in the hand of that strong person, in that spouse, and he was controlling everything, and I didn't know. I lost track of who I am as a person, with my strength and my weakness, and also the abuse, the gaslight, and I believe all the lies. So I didn't know who I was as a person and what I'm able to accomplish in life. So it's very important to embrace your true self and with your strength and your weakness as well. Direction. I was able to have direction for my own life, and I was able also to gain time. Time. Time to be able to exist, time to accomplish things, time to be is so important because we can never redeem the time that we lost. Only God can do that, right? And also, I was able to gain social life, not only just enjoying doing things that really pleasing me, and that was so important. I was able also to gain financial freedom because it was the first time then after a long time I was able to have my own finances and to handle it the way I wanted. Also, I wanted to tell you, if you decide not to live and you are too afraid to live, what you gain if you stay in that abusive relationship, and please, it's not necessarily about marriage, it can be any relationship type, with parents, with friends, with boss, whatever it is, whoever is a strong person in your life, right? So of course you gain, first of all, your life. You lose your life. So the threat of death is real. So you can lose your life anytime. And we heard about the number of women dying because of domestic violence. So please be aware. If you have children, do not let them buried you and be in that foster care system, because if anything happened to you, it will happen to the father and they will be left alone. So just be mindful that there's people who loves you. Maybe you don't see it, but there's really people who love you and care for you. So be mindful of that. Also fearful. You are more and more into fear for everything and anxious. Also, you become more depressed, and there's a level of depression as well. And it's very hard to get out. It's like your spirit just shut down, and you have no test of life, no test of just rejoicing, no test of embracing the life that we have and that we live in. Also confusion. You one day you will say, oh, you want to leave, and the other day you say no. One day you feel yourself that you are the person to be blamed, and the other day you don't say no. It's the person who has a problem. So there's a lot of confusion with abuse and the gaslight and all the everything you go through, right? Because usually the strong person is very manipulative, and he knows how to mess up with your mind as well. The inability to trust your own judgment, but not only your own judgment, but also inability to trust people. And it's so important if you want to escape that abusive relationship. confused, as I said, sad. You will have no perspective of the future. It's like you're living day by day, a surviving mode. Isolation. You'll be completely isolated from friend and family or for whoever cares for you. Sickness, you can develop mental sickness, but also sickness in your body, because the body can also bear a certain amount of abuse, and if you went into physical abuse, there will be repercussion as well, and as I said, the loss of relationship. So also I want to mention to you that the Bible does not talk clearly about abusive marriage, but I will tell you that there's a lot of people who say you have to pray, maybe it's you. They will put confusion in your mind, but really, if you are in an abusive situation, and there's a lot of resource outside on internet, and you can see that you have all the point belongs to your own situation. Please, the Lord does not grant and does not honor any abusive relationship. This is not a marriage, and it was never a marriage, because that person placed herself as God, and normally the first commandment is to love God and then to love your spouse. So the person do not place his spouse and does not honor that spouse, and that's really what Jesus calls us to do. So please, no Christian, there's a lot of teaching, there's a lot of ideas, but and there's a lot of taboo concerning this issue, because I am a Christian too, so I've been through that, and each marriage are unique. Each situation, each story are unique. So whatever God did for one person, He may not do for you as well. So if you have the possibility to live and your life is threatened, please, for the sake of your children and your own life, because you are important, get out. Thank you. And by that, I want to bless you. And please leave a comment, and I will gladly pray for you. God bless you. Bye-bye.